Hey there. Free skate, challenges, exploring? What do you have in mind? Sweet. You're straight up firing with fire. Nice. You're heating up. Those mellow ones, they can add up. Anyone get you stoked? Tie goes to the skater. That was their fault. What do you have in mind for the heart? Line, grind, clips and dips? tight. Someone's feeling it. Who does their own stunts? Does jiggling the wires work? This... Let's go. Microphone check 1, 2.
What's up, Skater? All right, The next leg of the tour is about advanced flip tricks. I figured you should learn from someone that can actually do them, so I'm stepping in for a bit. Burn. Sorry, Slappy. Head over to Rectory Park, and we'll teach Slappy's crew some new tricks. Alright, Slappy's been teaching you some OG stuff. But if you really want to blow up your bag of tricks, you need some more variations on your flips and shoves. Alright, we're gonna try some variations on the pop shove it. But first, let's make sure we've got the... Okay, but what if you shoved the board a full circle? You know, a 360 shove. Give it a try. Killer 3 shove. That was frontside, but most tricks have them. Okay, 360 shove-its are on lock. It's time to mash Sick Tray. Switching up flips and directions gives you cool new names too, like Laser Flip. How about we try a frontside shove with the heel flip for a laser? Give it a go. Oh, and don't forget to mix those fancy new flips in a sequence with grinds to really get that score cranked. Sick. Slappy's gonna be confused when he sees that footy. Too many spinny flips for his Manny-centric brain. Looking at the tour itinerary, grabs and held flips are next. That's definitely Slappy's domain. How about I take you over to his DIY rooftop mega madness spot? All right, this is it. But you'll need to get to the roof to kick things off. I'd take you, but Slappy never gave me an elevator key. He says climbing builds character. I'm all good on the character front, but feel free to work on yours.
Hey, you made it. Well, almost. Did Dingo tell you how I won't give him the elevator key? Classic. I told him he'd have to blast mega airs for it. Just couldn't bring himself to do it. So I reckon Shingo filled you in on how harder tricks get better scores. But you know, holding grabs or flips is a great way to keep that score ticking up. For that, you'll need big air. Me and the Lokes built this whole mini mega track for just such an occasion. How serendipitous. Holy, that was mega nuts. Now try moving around while holding your air to tweak them out even. Okay, next up, we'll get you landing some held flip tricks. Held flip tricks are simple. Flip the board and just avoid catching it with your feet for as long as possible. You got the landing thing down. Now try holding your flip trick. Session marker it up and try again. Oh damn, I'm gonna have to figure out the word for 15 flips if you keep this up. Octuple, nonuple, decuple. Alright, I got a little challenge to put it all together. Get it started whenever you're ready. And
Go! Crush it. Back to the start. You got this. Give it another try. Go again. Quick restart.
Stellar work. Maybe Shingo and V really are dropping knowledge on you. Cool. I'll be in touch with the last part of the tour soon. Just gotta get a few things sorted. Later.
Nice times with Slappy, huh? He gave you the key and everything? Damn, what's a Shingo gotta do? Tell you what, I've got the info that'll give you the key to beating the old Slapster's most precious thing. His high score winning run at the House of Rolling Reverence. Head over to the Casper and I'll fill you in. Okay, our goal here is to max out your scores. Good thing I came up with the scoring system V uses to calculate your ripping and rewards. Remember, a sequence only ends when all 4 wheels touch the ground. The secret formula is a healthy dose of advanced flip tricks in and out of advanced grinds. Let's roll. Ah, not quite. Good thing we have a session marker. Ah, not quite. Good thing we have a session marker. All right, let's try with one of the new tricks I showed you. See? That's a pretty juicy sequence score, but it all feeds into line scores. They're a running tally of your recent sequence scores. Let's try to get a big line score and push your scoring limits. Don't forget your scoring fundamentals. Keep landing tricks to maintain your line score. You've only got so long when a sequence ends to land another one, or the line score will reset. Gotta keep the flow going. You are crushing it. Legendary lines. But how does a line end? Let me give you the lowdown. Lines only end if you slam or when your multiplier runs out. Mix up your tricks and get that score up to keep the multiplier climbing. Let's give it a go. Remember, the multiplier goes up when you earn more score or land different tricks. Keep at least 2 wheels off the ground until you're ready to end a sequence. Oh, and your scoring display will show you how much time is left in your multiplier, too. Yeah, looks like you got scoring figured out. You're ready to go lay the smackdown on Slappy's sacred score. Keep those scores up, and don't forget to keep an eye on B's score calculations. Okay, I've marked the Slappy Soul Crushing Challenge for you at the House of Rolling Reverence. Shouldn't be a problem for a scoring master like yourself. I've been talking a lot about score, but it's all about contact. Crushing challenges or doing a contest run, super important. But if you're filming clips, trick choice and spot selection are important to express your style. The context here, though, is score. So, don't let me down. Okay, here's the deal. A few years ago, Slappy shut the house down during a contest with a killer run. He says it's an untouchable score, so people shouldn't bother trying to beat it. I say, use what you know, and show Unc what's up.
Hit it. Start over.
Holy score attack! That's gonna make Slappy sick when he hears you crushed his all-timer. Slappy burns are always fun.
Yo, high score score. Shingo shared a clip of you crushing my benchmark at the Rollin' Revs. That's cool. Records are made to be broken, and Shingo still has to climb up to the Lokes roof spot. Time for more fun to wrap up the tour. It's just around the way. This spot for the final test of your multifaceted bag of tricks is nuts. The Parkade is an SV Loke favorite, full of DIY spots and obstacles on each floor. And just wait till you see the ender. Okay, this gauntlet'll test everything you've added to your bag of tricks on the tour. Grinds, manis, flips, and all of them together. Each floor's got something a little different. The Lokes love this garage. Each floor is something cool to skate. Lots of it appropriated from the works yard. Bonus Parkade hill bombs to boot. So sick. Me and the Lokes busted out the old quick drop to offer up the perfect grind loop. Use it to show off your bag of tricks. You know, this all kind of reminds me of teaching a wee Shingo how to skate. Only you're actually good. Ooh, sizzle dingo burn.
Time for another go. Let's give it another go.
That grindage brings a tear to my eye. Barking trucks are my favorite pet sounds. Okay, let's get up higher for a heavenly manual trial next. I think they built this place in the 70s. Explains the funky shape, I guess. Doesn't explain the name, though. Maybe get the Lokes set up some obstacles for a tricky little Manny slalom. Careful, don't make a deadly descent. Oh yeah, don't forget, you can let go of the Manny and push for some more speed. But doing it all in one Manny would look a whole lot cooler.
Do over.
Damn, making the elders proud. That's a hell of a Manny, or wheelie as they were called back in the day. Okay, segue to the next challenge. Flips. Hope Shingo the Dingo taught you well. Here's a good one. I taught Izzy the finer points of skating the ramps up here. Such a frothin' grom. Damn near launch yourself clear off the parkade, down to the streets below. What a charger. Yup, these quarter pipes are open up your bag and get trickin'. How about if I distract you with a Shingo story? Such a good kid. Watched him grow from a little ripper playing skate with strangers to filming epic parts for some heavy hitters. And now running the scene in San Van. He's the man. Just don't tell him I said so. I'll deny it. Absolutely nailed. Okay. Me and the Lokes love this place. Nothing beats bombing down the spiral and putting your hand up on the ledge to swipe the bird debris off into the mug of whoever follows. I don't know why people don't do that anymore, but if you do, I recommend gloves, and don't follow. You're gonna want to watch yourself on this one, and Pervatech will save you from the fall, but not to climb back up.
Giddy up.
Crushed it! I used to kick my feet up and ride Coffin down the ramps here. I promise that little anecdote is relevant. You'll see. Come on. Alright, coffins are real fun stuff. Let's just hit this small ramp to figure them out before the real ender. Drop a seshi. That ramp will send you flying if you hit it wrong. Pretty easy stuff. Just lay down on the board, impaling Vlad style, but hold on tight. Oof, told ya. Loving the session marker now, hey? Looking suspiciously alive. Hit the session marker and remember, play dead. Looking suspiciously alive. Hit the session marker and remember, play dead. Yeah, crushed it. Now for the ender. Something gnar enough for curtains on this tour. Pop back up at that session marker. Alright, I got this idea from a gaming clip I once saw. Dude was playing some skate game and was doing the craziest thread the needles. The House of the Rolling Revs is the needle, and you're the thread.
You got this.
Sick. I knew those ramps would come in handy. Needle threaded and no post-challenge coffins required. Well, you did it. Stoked to see your bag bulging with skate trickery. Want to know a secret to keep it growing? Experiment. It doesn't hurt, there's no losing, and who knows, you might just come up with something new. Your very own NBD. Or check Skatepedia. It's a goldmine of knowledge. I'm signing off for now, but look for Shingo to drop his Expression Session tour soon. Peace.
Hey, Figured you'd be down for a little impossible scavenger hunt. Apparently the trick was invented in San Ban. Well, not really, but there is a photo in an old zine of the first one ever done here. Every